So other objectives के अंदर now you should be able to suggest कि why do businesses have profit maximization as their primary objective? Okay, one is obviously to make the best use of resource. उसका जो पैसा है they should get the best return out of that. Here other reasons could be that they want to be the largest. That's the aim of the owner. उसकी एक personal choice है, he wants to have a really large business. Or it could be that after making a lot of money, he would want to do research and development, come up with even better products and stuff like that. The thing is, these are not the only objectives. Sometimes firms have survival का objective. ठीक है. Now this one obviously depends on, maybe it's a new business, and a new business to stay in the market against the old existing large businesses. They want to make sure that, you know what, let's just go through this early stages. So new firms may have this objective. Okay, or it can be even an old firm going through a tough time, right? Old firms, like during this COVID, it's really hard for them to do business because for a month or two they just had to pay their costs and there was no revenue because of the business were closed. And so for survival, their entire aim was कि ठीक है जी, प्रॉफिट तो अभी साइड में रखो, अभी सर्वाइव करने के लिए what do we need? So they probably just changed their entire dynamics. Like for example, they came up with ideas of, let's push more sales towards delivery business, or let's have a seating outside. If you don't have a space, let's come up with another idea through which we can push this or come up with ways, because we need to survive. All right, so all firms may have this during tough economic times, right? COVID के time पे even like companies like Airbnb, they needed billions of dollars to survive. तो उनका objective for COVID, a lot of companies who were not even making profits, but they were just establishing themselves, उनको बड़ा ये करना पड़ा, because they had no other choice. उसके अलावा firms may have an objective of, say, social welfare. ये क्या मतलब हुआ, social welfare? Now, when we're talking about social welfare, it's about giving to the society, right? And so we're saying firms may actually have this objective uh, to give back to the societies vulnerable or the unprivileged. Groups. Now, vulnerable groups के अंदर you have people like old age people, you have unemployed people, you have old age, I have said orphans, people with disabilities. So it could be those people, right? So the business wants to, give those people back. Now obviously that can actually be कि firm की उससे reputation वगैरह भी grow हो सकती है because they're doing these philanthropy kind of things. So maybe your public sector fails and your public sector is not providing those goods and services, and so the private sector has to step in. You know how we have like the Silani ho gaya, and then you have Alamgir and these kind of NGOs and stuff who are running a business, but at the same time, they're making sure that people also benefit out of it. ठीक है. Um, Other objectives could be something like growth. Business has a growth objective. They're saying we don't want profits, but we want to be everywhere. We want to have large sales and market domination. Okay? We are giving up our profits for this. We want to be the sole owner of the market. Just a Facebook है normally. Okay, it might say, you know what, let's just give up on the profits. We don't want profits. In fact, in the beginning, it's a free account, right? So that's how they started. Google started without charging anything, and they're free services. And their domination, their main aim was social networks के अंदर, social media के अंदर, we should be the only ones. Search engine may we want to be the only one. We want to dominate the market. Let's forget about the profits. इसके अंदर obviously the name, the reputation, the international presence, image, ये सारे आपके फिर a lot of things come into play in this one. और उसमें फिर eventually you do make profits, but your profit is not the primary objective here. It could be the recognition and the reputation in the international markets and stuff. Okay. फिर उसके बाद it could be some simple objectives like just you want to have reputation slash image slash quality. You want to be known for the quality, you want to be known for the safety. इस किस्म के बहुत किस्म के you can come up with different objectives, but I've given you the main few objectives like survival. You should be able to write about social welfare and growth. ये तीन तुम्हारे primary हैं. उसके बाद you can come up with all kinds that you want to write about.